Yeah. So morning, all of the students. And today we have the last meeting before you have got what we call final test on the June, yeah, after 30 May. So, sorry. So all of the materials that we have already discussed before, I mean for the whole semester, will be the materials for the final test. So the materials not just from the mid-test and this week, but all of the materials. That means started from the first week and the last week. Understand that? Ada yang bertanya nanti materinya dari mana, Mem? Dari awal sampai akhir. Itu yang menjadi materi untuk mid-test, final test. Introduction to Linguistics. Okay. By the way, have you got any question related with the topics that we have already discussed before? Saya buka dulu forum pertanyaan dan saya jawab nanti untuk materi yang sudah kita bicarakan minggu-minggu yang lalu. Bayu, how are you today? Just fine. How are you?
I'm good, ma'am. How are you?
Stay healthy and safe. Tetap sehat dan selamat ya, semangat. Okay. Bayu, have you got any questions so far related with the topics, all of the topics that we have already discussed before?
Not yet, ma'am.
Yeah, Dorothea, Idealis Titan, Titra,
Not yet, ma'am.
Not yet, okay. So all of the materials that we have already discussed before, that we have already studied before, all of it become the materials for the final test that will be held on the bulan Juni. I don't know exactly how about the schedule, not yet. I haven't got the schedule yet, but it can be the schedule on the same day like what we have for the Zoom class. Kemungkinan besar schedule-nya sama dengan Zoom class kita. Yaitu hari Kamis jam berapa ini? 10 sampai jam 11:10. Yeah. All of the materials started from the introduction to linguistics, and the last material is saya tidak tambahkan lagi saja, cukup sampai pada psycholinguistics. Okay. Jadi materinya dari introduction to linguistics sampai psycholinguistics. Okay. What I want you to study is that, what I want you to prepare is that you just read the question and answer that you have already got it. Anda baca saja pertanyaan dan jawaban. But what I want you to do is that not just to read it. The most important thing is that you know well, you understand well what is it talking about on the subject. Yang saya minta Anda tidak menghafal ya, walaupun nanti ujiannya online. Tetapi what is the most important thing is that you understand. The understanding of the material is that the most important thing. Okay? Yeah. So, of course, first thing first, you have to know what is Introduction to Linguistics. Why we learn linguistics, okay? As a linguist, of course. Sebagai ahli bahasa, why do we have to learn linguistics, okay? Now, I believe that you have got a broad understanding of study the language itself. It's not just study about the structure, something like that. Study about the vocab, not study about the reading, not study about the listening, but many things that you can learn about for study the linguistics. I mean, study the language itself. Jadi Anda setelah ikut PL ini mendapatkan pengetahuan yang lebih luas bahwa Anda belajar bahasa itu tidak seperti yang ada di dalam kursusan ya. This is not just like you take a course. You study at Sibalia, it means that you study the language, all of the aspect of language that you have to study, not just study about small things on the language itself, like you take in a course, ya. Seperti kursus-kursus itu tidak. Kalau Anda ingin belajar bahasa secara vocab atau structure, ayo Bayu kemarin bilang mau belajar Estibalia, mau belajar structure, writing. Is it right, Bayu?
Yes, ma'am.
Don't study at Estibalia. You just take a course, finish. You want to study vocab, take a course, finish. You want to speak English well, take a course, finish. Yeah. If you just want to learn about that, so you just take a course. Ya, nanti Anda sebagai guru mungkin lulus dan menjadi guru kursus atau in a course. That's you just study about that, you just teach about that. Never teach about pragmatic, never teach about what is it? Psycholinguistic, semantic. No. You just teach that subject. Vocab, writing, and pronunciation saja tidak pernah ya, kadang sekali tidak disebutkan di situ. But the most important thing is that what you study in the course is that you just learn how to speak well, just finish. Itu saja ya. Jadi sekarang Anda belajar PLU, it means that you know you have got broad understanding of study the language. Is that so, Bayu? Bartolomeus Jayanata?
Yes, ma'am, I agree.
You agree, yeah? So you just, now you have already understood really what is study language itself. Apa yang dipelajari dalam bahasa itu sendiri. Many aspects, right? Whether text or contextual. Ya, kalau kontekstual kan nanti dipelajari dalam pragmatics. But textual, the meaning of the textual, you study on the semantic. You study about the sounds. You study on the, what is it?
Phonology?
Phonology, phonetics and phonology. And the sound arranged structure into words. You study in a, ayo. Bunyi-bunyi itu kan, ya, siapa yang menjawab?
Morphology, right?
That's it, morphology. So every aspect, every part of the language has got what we call structure. Yang punya structure itu tidak hanya tata bahasa ya, yang punya structure itu banyak sekali. I mean, so many aspects, so many things, so many parts in a language has what we call structure, like bunyi, ya, belajar struktur bunyi dalam fonologi, belajar struktur fonem, satuan terkecil dalam bunyi bahasa dalam fonetik, belajar tentang struktur pembentukan kata dalam morfologi, belajar tentang struktur pembentukan kalimat, ya, modern words, that's it, phrase and sentence, syntax. And study about the meaning. Remember what Jacobson say reference. Jacobson say that study about the language. It means that you study about two things. Tetapi tidak hanya two things sebetulnya, tiga ya. Satu, bentuk. Dua, meaning. Dan tiga, fungsi. Tiga hal itu yang harus Anda kuasai ketika belajar bahasa. Not just form. If you just study about the form of the language, it means that you just study about the structure. Remember that? Structure without meaning, useless. Structure, words without meaning, useless. Remember that? If I said bottle, okay, itu yang kemarin, atau rose, apakah ada maknanya itu dalam bahasa Inggris? What do you think, Bayu? If say roast, word rose. Have you got the meaning for it?
Pardon me, ma'am?
Rose.
Rose?
A beautiful roast.
Oh.
A red rose. Have you? Is there any meaning for roast?
The flower? The
That's
name
it.
of the flower?
Yeah. How do you know that? Kok bisa tahu itu? Anda ada maknanya. What do you know?
From learning.
Learning what? How do you know that
Yeah.
terus has a meaning in English?
Hmm.
Does it has got the meaning? How do you know? Pertanyaan saya adalah, why do you say that? Kalau orang scientist kan harus why meaning. Have you got any reason for that? Ayo Bayu.
Maybe from the context in a sentence.
No,
No.
no. Kenapa? Alasan Anda bahwa rules itu punya makna. Is there any students, other student that get the answer for my question? Saya bilang, who is that? Has got the meaning? Book. I write this poetry, or I write a letter in, I write the assignment in the book. Book ada maknanya? Rules ada maknanya? Yes. Nah, jawabannya yes, betul. Alasannya apa? How do you know? Nah, kalau Anda belajar di Stibalia tahu jawabannya, tapi kalau belajar di kursusan nggak dikejar kayak gitu. Gitu? Nah, sekarang, so you get the meaning of the word rose, is that right? First thing first, I think you get the dictionary and you check it. Is it right? If you do not know. But if you have already understood that, okay, very good. Bayu, is it? Hello? Betul, Bayu?
Betul.
Kalau Anda sudah tahu, ya sudah mengatakan rose itu bunga mawar. Tapi kalau Anda kebetulan tidak tahu ya makna rose, Anda pasti cek di kamus. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Everything stated, written down on the dictionary has got what we call fact. You know fact? You know fact?
Fakta.
Fakta have got what we call reality outside the language. Understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you got the facts for the word rose? Have you got the fact, the reality of the word rose outside the language? Bayu?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, what is it? Faktanya apa?
Maknanya, ma'am.
Faktanya. Facts.
The fact is, rose is one kind of flower.
Is it not flower? Itu itu masih general. Specifically ini apa? Ya flower ya semua flower loh nanti. Orchid juga flower. Melati juga flower. So could you specify what is it rose?
The scientific fact.
No, specifically, if you have got the fact rose, beautiful color, is it right, Bayu? Wah, nggak pernah lihat.
Yeah, okay, ma'am.
Yeah, nice odor, is it right? Pernah nggak tahu lihat mawar, Bayu? Ayo,
Yeah.
kalau ya. Pasti memberikan pada pacarnya itu kan mawar merah atau mawar biru. Beautiful color, nice odor. And then was that satu lagi yang membedakan mawar dengan bunga-bunga yang lainnya?
Durinya, ma'am.
Nah, how do you say in English?
What duri in English?
To has a thorn, is it right?
Yeah, ma'am.
So this is specifically what we call rose. Is it right, Bayu?
Yes, ma'am.
Nah, have you got this on the dictionary? The description of this rose in the dictionary?
No, ma'am.
Beautiful color, something, flower which has a beautiful color, nice odor, and has a thorn. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. This is what we call the meaning. Is that right? You check the meaning on the dictionary? Bayu?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So this is the meaning. The fact is the meaning. Understand that? The meaning is the fact,
Yes, ma'am.
but the form is the text, the language. And out of the text of the language is what we call the fact, the meaning of it. And you compile the meaning of every word in the dictionary, especially for the cultural terms, cultural words. That's what we call meaning. But if I say, not rose, but what's it? Rest. Rest, okay, we have in English. Apa ya? Rose, rest, bisa rest, bisa roost, ada nggak ya roost? Roost maybe. We don't have that words in reality. It means that in English, yeah, it means that we don't have the meaning for it. Okay, karena tidak ada realitasnya, maka tidak ada maknanya. Maka itulah yang disebut bahwa ketika ada fakta dan ada makna, that's it, language. But when we have a language formnya, morphology words-nya, we don't have the meaning for it. That's what we call not a language. Seperti sisi mata uang, dua mata uang. Ada yang signed as signified dan ada signifying. Yang diberi tanda dan yang memberi nada. Yang diberi tanda adalah rose. Menandai tadi spesifikasinya. Okay, understand that? So, you study about the meaning, the structures of the meaning itself on what we call the branch of study linguistic semantic. Ya, Anda sudah tahu bahwa belajar bahasa harus mengacu pada makna. Tanpa makna, nothing. Language is nothing. Okay? Is that so by you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Another one that you have to know well also. The meaning is not just textual. Sometimes the meaning is based on the speech check. Siapa yang bicara, kondisi apa, di mana. Ya kan kemarin sudah dalam ilmu pragmatik. Okay. So pragmatic is very important too for us to study on, to learn about. Dan yang paling penting juga adalah sentence itu sendiri dipelajari dalam ilmu sintak. Dan nanti dalam sintak Anda menemukan apa yang disebut dengan deep structure dan surface structure. Ternyata yang namanya surface structure, struktur muka itu bisa berubah-ubah dengan makna yang sama itu di dalam belajar sintak. Dan pemerolehan bahasa kita pelajari dalam ilmu psycholinguistic that we have already studied before. So many things that we can learn about from the language itself. And all of it that we call it the branch of linguistic study. Okay, is there any questions so far?
No, ma'am.
Not yet, ma'am.
Okay, so what is your impressions after you have got PLO? Apa impresi apa? Apa impresi Anda? Apa kesan Anda setelah Anda belajar PLO? What is your impression when you have already studied Introduction to Linguistics? What is?
It's a long way to go, ma'am.
Yeah.
It's a long way to go.
It's a
long way to go to learn language.
Yeah, that's interesting things to study. That's many things to study that we have to know everything about the language, the aspect of the language. Then the aspect of the language at the top, the first thing is the sounds. The aspect of language, first thing first is the sound. You know that? Why we say that language or study the language, the most important thing is the sound. Why? Why? Any other question? Any other student who can answer my question? For studying language, the most important aspek paling tinggi itu adalah belajar sounds. Kenapa?
Because that's one way to interpret the language to be more understandable.
Ya, sebelum interpret apa? Halo, sebelum interpret kok jauh sekali toh? Ayo, jauh sekali. Apa? Belajar bahasa itu, belajar bunyi itu belajar apa toh? Belajar fonologi kan? Phonetics kan? Ya, yang awalnya Anda tidak pernah berpikiran sama sekali belajar bahasa harus belajar fonologi dan phonetics. Nanti dengan saya juga itu ya. Nanti Anda akan ditawarin itu. Ada phonetic, fonologi, English fonologi, dan English phonetic. Dan ketika Anda mengambil mata kuliah itu, jangan lagi Anda berpikir ini untuk apa, ini mata pelajaran apa, ini don't say that, don't think about that. Nanti ngambil morfologi, don't think about morphology. What is it? I don't know. Don't say that. Ada syntax. What is it? Don't say that. Pragmatic. What is it? Don't say that. Why? Because you have already studied on the PLO. You write it down everything, every subject that setiap subjek mata kuliah akan ditawarkan. You just write it on the KRS and you know well. Okay, I study syntax. It means that I will study about the sentence. Okay, I'll take phonology and phonetic. It means that I will study about the name and the sound of English language. I take semantics now because I want to know about the meaning of the words sentence in English. That's it. Itu yang harus Anda lakukan. Don't just write, I don't know. Just take morphology, I don't know. Okay. Now, first thing first, when study about the language, the most important thing is that you have to study the language, phonology and phonetic. Why? Because not interpreting by you, because language is for, ayo Bayu. Language is for?
Communicate.
Thank you very much. Bahasa bukan ilmu kebatinan toh. Bayu, is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Apakah Anda belajar bahasa itu membatin saja, dibatin semuanya atau tidak? Ya, pakai batin. Semua harus dikomunikasikan. Komunikasikannya pakai apa? Pakai bahasa isyarat.
No.
Makanya kalau saya kejar-kejar gitu baru jawab ya. That's it. So sound is very important thing because language is for communication. That's why when studying the language, sound is very, very important thing. Okay, Bayu?
Yes, ma'am.
Dan juga yang lainnya yang diam saja pasti ini juga paham ya bahwa belajar bahasa adalah meliputi segala aspek bahasa itu sendiri ya. Jadi janganlah Anda melihat satu sisi yang hanya kecil saja, sebetulnya tidak this is not small things ya, like structure, apalagi saya ke Stibalia mau belajar tenses, belajar di tempat kursus itu kalau bisa ya, tapi kalau di Stibalia no. You have to study many things about the language. Okay, do you have any questions so far?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Ya, itulah yang menjadi bahan saya nanti. So first thing first, that you have to broad understanding of what is it, language itself, and how do we study that? How do we study that? And why do we study that? Okay. What do we study on linguistics? Itu 5 question berarti itu dijawab. What do we study? How do we study? And then when? That's it, when it can be, and why do we study that? Okay, itu yang harus Anda jawab, harus Anda renung-renungkan ya, harus Anda pahami untuk bisa menjawab pertanyaan ujian saya. And then the questions will be okay. The time for the examinations will take about 1 hour, 1 jam ya. Dan waktunya tanggal berapa? Nggak tahu tanggalnya, tapi biasanya waktunya sama, hari Kamis jam 10.10 sampai 11.10 secara online. Maka hari itu Anda mendapatkan soal yang akan saya upload lewat WA Group atau GCR, oke? Dan langsung Anda kerjakan pada waktu itu dan dikumpulkan juga pada waktu itu ke email saya atau ke GCR saya. Understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Understand?
Ma'am.
Yeah. What I want you to do is that don't write your email name. Saya sangat susah sekali ketika melihat nama Anda ditulis dengan nama email. That's big problem for me. Misalnya Bayu lalu ditulis BA begitu saja. I don't know what is it. Yeah. So complete name, student name, and then a student number, please. You just write your student name and student number for your answer. Okay, and because this is online examination, would you please prepare the internet access? Beli pulsa tentunya ya, siapkan pulsanya. Jangan sampai Anda mengalami permasalahan dalam harus mengirim pulsa, harus mengirim hasil kerjanya. Ya, saya tidak akan bisa mengerti karena keadaannya kan memang tidak bisa dimengerti karena perjawabannya. Tapi yang utama, siapkan pulsa yang baik. Oke. Dan tidak ada ujian susulan, itu yang saya tekankan lagi. Anda boleh ujian susulan if you have a doctor prescription, I mean surat dokter, ya, dan upload it on my WA. Oke, itu yang harus Anda siapkan. And there will be examination announcement 3 days before the final test. Nanti akan diupload oleh saya ataupun Rahim mungkin, I don't know. We have already scheduled. Dan soalnya ada 2 jenis ya. Satu pertanyaan, what is it? What is that? Oke, apa ini? Apa itu? Karena S1 itu memang tuntutannya mengenal apa ini, apa itu. Tapi kalau S2 itu tuntutannya how, kenapa. Tapi kalau S3 harus sudah sampai pada why, menemukan teori baru. But for S1 degree, you just answer my question, what and what is it and what is that. Okay, understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ya, ada 2 tipe pertanyaan yang akan saya berikan pada Anda. 1, description. Example, what is pragmatics? Something like that. So you have to clarify what is it, pragmatics. What is phonology? Okay. Dan itu memang harus dideskripsikan saja secara but the other question maybe on the B part, I just ask you about maybe phoneme. Don't give the description, but give the example for that. Understand that? Saya tidak minta Anda deskripsi, tetapi give the example. What is it phoneme? Misalnya begitu ya. Jadi ada 5 pertanyaan seperti itu, 5 pertanyaan what is it and what is that, dan 1 pertanyaan that you have to clarify every day. What I say maybe language is arbitrary. Now you have to say, you have to clarify why it is called arbitrary. Okay, so maybe you have to compare between English and Indonesian in one aspect, and you have to clarify. So sorry, there will be 3 parts, A, B, C, for the question and answer for my final test. And you have to answer that question within 1 hour. Okay, is it clear enough by you?
Yes, ma'am. Clear, ma'am.
So what I want you to do again, if I just ask you the description, don't give the example. Waktunya habis nanti. Maka baca perintahnya. If I just ask you, give example, don't give description. Understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Ya, karena apa? Karena mahasiswa itu kita ya umum ya, itu ada dua pola pemikiran. Ada yang berpikir mulai dari deskripsi, paham dia. Tapi ketika dia harus memberi contoh, stop. Ada yang berpikir contohnya dulu, baru deskripsinya muncul. Itu ya, ada juga yang pola berpikir kita itu berbeda-beda. Maka saya memberikan pola soal pertanyaan yang berbeda-beda sesuai dengan pola pikir manusia yang kita punya. Jangan sampai yang lemah dalam contoh itu menjadi nilainya jelek karena soalnya modelnya hanya word. Jangan sampai yang dia punya kemampuan analogi untuk berpikir logis secara deskripsi bagus, lemah nilainya jelek hanya karena soalnya seperti memberi contoh. Is that right? So there are two things. There are two kinds of the question that you have to answer on my question. That's it? Clear enough?
Clear, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. Is there any questions so far? Bartolomeus, Dorothea, what is your perception when after you study about the PL? Apa persepsi Anda setelah belajar PL?
Banyak yang harus dipelajari, ma'am.
Iya, banyak yang harus dipelajari. Tidak hanya belajar grammar. Is it right, Dorothea?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so you have to learn many things for studying the language itself. Not study the vocab, not study about that. No, many things to do for studying that language. And when you have already studied that, thanks, maybe you will get an idea. Anda akan mendapatkan ide-ide. What should I write on my thesis? That's very important thing. You learn about many things. That's interesting things to be written down on my thesis. Itu yang menarik sekali. Ya kan? Jadi ketika Anda belajar aspek banyak sekali and you have a kind of sense of curiosity, curiosity, penasaran. Wah, ini menarik ya ternyata untuk dipelajari. Misalnya aspek bunyi bahasa Inggris dengan bunyi bahasa Anda tinggal. Misalnya bahasa Dayak. Okay. So is there any different phoneme pronunciation for it, or Bali, or wherever you have your mother tongue, mother language? So, iya, Anda kan sudah belajar apa kemarin itu? Apa itu sosial apa yang berhubungan dengan budaya ya kan? So you can compare the sounds in one culture to the other culture. Is there any difficulties for the Balinese to pronounce English sound? Nah, itu sudah bagus sekali. Satu thesis sudah bagus sekali. Itu memberikan kontribusi bagi orang Bali yang belajar bahasa Inggris. Karena Anda menulis kesulitan orang Bali dalam mengucapkan bunyi-bunyi bahasa Inggris. Kenapa? Contohnya apa? Kenapa? Solusinya apa? Finish. Ayo, mungkin Bayu tinggal di daerah Bali begitu bisa buat itu. Atau yang dari Jawa. The difficulties for Japanese to pronounce the consonant phoneme in English. Nah, sudah buat tulisan bagus. Atau aspek morfologi dalam sebuah bahasa. Bagaimana sufiksasi dalam bahasa Inggris dibandingkan dengan sufiksasi dalam bahasa Anda masing-masing. Your mother tongue, bahasa ibu Anda. That's interesting things. Aspek makna, aspek pemrograman bahasa. Kemarin kan, ya kan Bayu?
Yes, ma'am.
Nah, bagaimana orang pasca stroke itu bisa belajar bahasa lagi? Kan orang yang sudah kena stroke itu kan susah untuk ngomong, ya kan? Bagaimana dia bisa belajar bahasa lagi? Atau anak-anak autis, anak-anak yang susah gagap, nah, itu ada apa dengan otaknya? Okay, so many things that you can learn about for language itself, for the linguistic itself. Many aspects. So while you study linguistic, you have a kind of information that leads you to sense of curiosity that makes you want to write it down and clarify it from first thing first from the hypothesis, dari sebuah praduga dulu, hypothesis, and you justify, assume, justify it, and after that you testify and you have a thesis. Ya kan? Awalnya praduga, wah ini kok begini ya, menarik ini saya tulis. Nah, akhirnya Anda menulis apa yang menarik bagi Anda, karena menulis itu awalnya harus menarik dulu untuk Anda. Janganlah membuat sebuah tulisan kalau Anda tidak tertarik. Betul ya, nanti kalau menulis untuk thesis, jangan menulis sesuatu yang tidak menarik untuk Anda. Oke, Bayu, Dorothea, ingat pesan saya.
Yes, ma'am.
Nah, tulislah sesuatu yang Anda tertarik, penasaran. Itu yang bisa Anda lakukan. Jangan hanya ikut-ikut teman atau apa-apa ya. Don't do that. So because you have kind of curiosity, what is it? Oke, ya. Itu pesan saya sebelum saya akhiri kuliah saya for the whole semester. Thank you very much for joining the class for the whole semester. And you just prepare for the final test and do the best as you can. I'll give you the best for you. Ketika Anda melakukan yang terbaik, saya akan pasti memberikan yang terbaik untuk Anda. Thank you very much. If you don't have any question, is it clear enough for PLU?
Clear, ma'am.
Ya, ya sudah. Any question? Melody?
No.
Dorothea?
No, ma'am, it's clear.
Clear enough. Okay. So we don't have any class for next week. This is the final class for the Zoom class. And if you still some question, please ask me on WA group. Anda WA group ada kan? Dan maybe GCL or email, but it's better WA ya, karena kalau WA kan saya cepat akan membaca. And I'll try to answer it. Okay. Remember what I want you to do for the final test. Thank you very much for joining the class and see you on the final test. Bye. Have a nice day.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye. Stay
you, ma'am.
healthy. Stay healthy and safe. Thank you, Dorothea, for making a YouTube. Yeah, thank you. Have a nice
Yes,
day.
ma'am. Thank you.
Yep.